Hey there! For those of you who haven't heard, Phemex has recently listed 3 new coins available for trading on our platform. These are SHIB, DYDX, and FTM. In this video, I want to give a brief explanation of what each of these are and a little bit about why we decided to pick these 3 in particular to list. Of course, we hope to continue listing more and more in the future, and each time I hope to bring you some information about each one so that you can know a little bit more and decide if you want to trade them. Let's get started. Hey, before we start, don't forget to do the old like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, if you do comment, do remember to say something interesting, valuable, give some real questions or feedback about any of these coins, and we'll pick the top 3 best comments to send a $15 trading bonus to. We'll start with SHIB, which might be the one that a lot of you are most excited about, but some more serious of you might think, hey, why are you listing SHIB? That's not a serious project. Well, you have a point. It is a meme coin, but as we've seen already with Doge first and now SHIB, especially in the crypto community, memes do have power, and that can't really be ignored. If we look around on social media, we can see on Twitter, the main SHIB page has over 2 million followers, and then even other SHIB pages like SHIB Army have 500,000, and alternative SHIB page, another 500,000. Tons of other accounts related to SHIB with a lot of followers. And then if we're just going to the topic, tons of people talking about it. It's often trending, it's hot, people are into SHIB for whatever reason. Mostly it's meme quality, I suppose. We can also see, if we go to sentiment, that the active social users on Twitter is often spiking close to 30,000 and middling around 15,000. And then we can see social dominance has its spikes, but currently it spiked near 22%, which is very high for social dominance, and even now it's still almost at 10%. So that's really high social dominance for SHIB. And then, of course, the price is also an indicator of how many people like SHIB. So we can also check real quick the market cap. And we can see that the market cap of Shiba Inu is over 26 billion, which is really high, ranked at number 11 right now, and it's been in the top 10 before. And then again, we can look at its chart here. And it's also important to note that there has been previous spikes and then it didn't die out after, which is indicating that there's still a lot of support for this coin and a lot of people like it, which again, the market cap tells even more. One other thing we can look at is just how many copies and knockoffs there are of SHIB. That being said, even though it clearly has its main value in its meme quality, that doesn't mean that it's totally without its use. As you can see here, it has a CERTIC audit, and it has actually a decent score of 90 on here. And you can see previously there was major problems, but they've been resolved. So you can see the developers of SHIB are actually active and resolving security problems, everything that the CERTIC audit mentioned. Now, lastly, let's real quick take a look at their website to see what they're all about. We can see even from the website that they mentioned that they were just a meme token to start out with, but also, we just looked at their audit and we can see that the developers are active, resolving problems. It seems they are really trying to take the popularity they found and make something more out of it. So they're trying to, as they say, evolve into a vibrant ecosystem, and they've made a Shiba Swap decentralized exchange, as well as working on a DAO with their new Bone token. So, while right now they might not have a ton of innovation compared to some other crypto projects, they have the support, and it seems like they are recognizing the support and their opportunity to do something more, and that the developers are very active. So it will be interesting to see what kind of things the SHIB Army, as they call themselves, come up with in the future. All right, I don't want to spend too much time on any one coin, so let's move on to Fantom. Fantom essentially is in that category of Ethereum alternatives for a smart contract blockchain with innovative solutions to scaling problems with the high transaction fees and slow transaction times that Ethereum is currently experiencing. There are, of course, other big players in this realm, but Fantom is bringing their own unique technology into play here, and there's no telling what's really going to win out in the end or if they're all going to exist together, but Fantom is definitely a competitor in this area, and they're doing pretty well so far, so let's take a quick look at them. All right, to keep things short and simple, first we'll just take a quick look at their coin market cap listing. We can see that they're ranked number 40, so they're pretty high up there, and their market cap is over 5 billion, so also pretty high market cap. And we can see they've also experienced previous all-time highs and then recovered from the dip after them and gone way up, so who knows where Fantom will go in the future. Fantom also has known founders that have previous experience in blockchain development, and according to their website, their team, aside from their founders, are also experienced specialists. So even just by looking at their website, we can see that Fantom has come a long way in creating an ecosystem. Again, mostly all of the usual things for an Ethereum competitor. There is already 80 plus dApps on Fantom, and it should be noted that it's Ethereum compatible, or as I say, EVM compatible, so you can go ahead and immediately deploy and run your Ethereum dApps on Fantom, which makes that onboarding much easier. So you can see these decentralized exchanges can already be used with Fantom. There's a list of cross-chain bridges, lending and borrowing, yield optimizers, NFT platforms, tools, and wallets, including MetaMask. Here we can see projects that are made directly on Fantom. They have some ones that are already pretty big, and they have these fun names that go with the theme of Fantom, such as Spooky Swap and Tomb Finance. And finally, just to see that they're a serious project, we can glance at their white paper, see that it is quite long and detailed, which again doesn't tell you that the project is definitely good, but a long detailed white paper is a good indicator that they're serious about what they're doing. And the more you understand about all of this, the more you can research it on your own and actually read through that white paper and find out about what they're doing. But again, basically, this white paper will just tell you about their technology that's trying to make an even better smart contract layer 1 blockchain. And lastly, we have DYDX, which is essentially a decentralized perpetual contracts trading platform. DYDX became very big recently after their huge airdrop to its users, with some users claiming to have made hundreds of thousands of dollars from the single free airdrop, which users who had made even a single trade using DYDX could claim. And if you look at their website, it's essentially attempting to make decentralized perpetual contract trading. And recently, they've also added layer 2 capabilities in order to make those transaction costs faster and cheaper. Moving along to their white paper, again, we can see what they're trying to do. Let's take a quick look at the abstract. Our approach uses off-chain order books with on-chain settlement to allow creation of efficient markets. So the actual on-chain part is the settlements, and the order books are off-chain, which makes sense. With current technology, it would be very hard to put that all on-chain. As they claim, the protocols are fair, trustless, creating truly open markets that are not governed by a central authority. So they've been developing this. It's a pretty recent project, but they are doing relatively innovative things that I think there is some demand for, considering there are plenty of decentralized swaps out there, but not that much as far as perpetual contract trading goes. So there we go. That's DYDX. So again, that was just a very brief overview of these 3 tokens. If any of you guys felt like I didn't say some of the main points of each one, sorry, I was just trying to give everybody an idea of what they each are. Very briefly, any one of them could have their own video, long video dedicated to them, especially Fantom and DYDX. So to recap again, SHIB is actually the biggest one here, even though it's a meme coin, but they're basically the people's choice. So really high market cap, a lot of people talking about them, and it seems that the SHIB army and the development team recognizes their privileged position in the space with everybody backing them and are trying to do something more with it. So we got to give them credit for that. Fantom, I guess we give the reward for being a real competitor in the obviously needed, really big sector of smart contract layer 1 blockchains. They have their own unique technology for their consensus mechanism for making these transactions faster and cheaper than Ethereum. And there's other, even bigger players in the space, but Fantom is definitely a real competitor. So over time, they could go up, overtake other competitors, or perhaps they'll just carve out their own niche and stick to that. Who knows? But they've already got a big network, a lot of people that they're working with, and a lot of interesting technology on the development side. And lastly, there's DYDX, which I guess we can give the reward for conceptual innovation, as they're trying to make a more decentralized perpetual contract trading platform, which we haven't seen much of yet, and they're working toward that. They seem to have a lot of technology behind that. Perhaps later we'll do a deeper dive into DYDX and perhaps even Fantom. But for now, here's a brief overview of these 3 new tokens that we're excited to list on Phemex. So if you're interested in any of those, go on over to Phemex and start trading them if you'd like. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.